Hello people, I am Jaby KOAY, joined by ACHARA KIRK.
Hey guys.
We're looking at another Tiger Shroff movie.
Wow.
BAAGHI 3. And so, I haven't seen BAAGHI 1 or 2, neither has ACHARA, but I have seen fight scenes from BAAGHI 1 and 2, and I included some clips from them in my video, Indians Kick Ass, which is a compilation of fight scenes from Indian films. And Tiger Shroff saw the video, and he commented about it on Twitter, which really made me feel great that he saw it. And so, because he was the most heavily featured actor in the video, so.
He's pretty amazing at fight scenes, to be fair.
I'm really glad that he saw it and that he enjoyed it. So, anywho, this is starring Tiger Shroff, Shraddha Kapoor, Riteish, Deshmukh, Ankita Lokhand, Danish Bhatt, Vijay Varma, Jaideep Alawat, and Jamil Khoury. And it's directed by Ahmed Khan. So, here we go. This comes out March 6th. So
1 month.
We have 1 month to watch both BAAGHI 1 and 2 and then watch this.
लोग रिश्तों में हदें पार करते हैं।
Yep.
मेरा एक ऐसा रिश्ता था जिसके लिए मैंने सरहदें पार कर दी।
Her name was Shraddha Kapoor.
बाबा हमेशा कहते थे ना।
Oh no. It's a brother. Oh. What?
Oh, no, he was holding her arms up. I was like, dang, she got ripped for this.
I know. Oh. Look at those guns.
मुझ पे आती तो मैं छोड़ देता हूँ। मेरे भाई पे आती तो मैं फोड़ देता हूँ।
This is great.
Wow. Oh my.
Let me just lean on you while I kick this guy.
In Syria?
फिलहाल हम खजूर खा रहे हैं। अरे लगता है बैकअप भी मांगी। तुम रुको हाँ, हम आते हैं।
I'm not liking this.
Yes.
Oh no, no!
Anything happens to my brother, I'll kill both of you. We are a whole country.
Damn!
तुम्हारा भाई विक्रम कल से गायब है। तुम ये सब कैसे जानते हो? So who do you think can do this to your brother? अबू जलाल गाजा। अबू जलाल इंसान नहीं है, परछाई है।
अगर अबू जलाल मिले तो उसकी माचो बीत देना।
Gonna beat up the tanks.
No one can stop me.
Oh no!
मुश्किल में होते थे। हम चिल्लाते
What the hell? He beat up the helicopters.
अगर मेरे भाई को कुछ हुआ ना, तो कसम हमारे बाप की, तुम्हारे देश को इस दुनिया के नक्शे से मिटा दूंगा।
Oh damn. Some Wonder Woman action in there.
Wow. Oh yeah. Some Rambo.
Double
What
like
the?
540. Split into the car. That's your Thailand move right there.
That's wild! I mean, he did it so nicely. Whack! Held suit. What the?
Damn.
This is crazy pants. Oh my god. What? Oh.
Oh god, he's gonna do it, he's gonna do it, he's gonna do it.
The leg break?
I don't want to watch that.
Oh!
Yeah.
That was more than just one as well, Jaby.
Yeah,
that was multiple and arms and.
That's the BAAGHI signature.
Woo!
Yeah.
I feel like we watched every single fight scene in the movie just now. I'm hoping that there's more.
Way more to come in that movie. I am suddenly having this kind of meta thought, and this is probably just like my own ego, but I wonder just a little bit if they saw my reaction to the first trailer and they're like, clearly we need to do that again, because I flipped out with the shin breaking thing, and then they brought it back for the second one. I'm pretty sure they brought it back for the second one, and they obviously brought it back here for the third one. And it's just like next level. They're like, we want to just see Jaby flinch hard.
I'm sure.
I'm sure that's the only reason it's in the movie again and again.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. So, I'm only partially kidding. And sometimes the trailer reactions bear an influence.
That is true.
You know,
that
sometimes
true.
that happens.
I did speak to someone who worked on Into the Spider-Verse, and he said the trailer reactions had actually a big influence on how the movie ended up.
Booyakasha.
There you go.
So, anyway, this is fascinating because having not watched the first two and just seen like fight scenes and whatnot, let's say it started at a 1, right? In terms of just craziness.
Yeah.
Because it was the first one, it has that feel of being this martial arts epic where, you know, he goes and trains in order to get better, etc. He's got to rescue the girl. And she can kick a little bit of ass herself, which is pretty cool. And then the second one, it goes full-blown like army. I don't even know the story there. But they're continuing on with that here, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like army-related stuff again. I don't remember if there's any army-related stuff in the first one. Like I said, I didn't watch the whole film, just the fight scenes. And so with the second one, it elevates to like a 3. Right? So from 1 to 3, and now it's at like a 15.
Yeah.
And so it goes full blown like Fast and the Furious, you know, Rambo, Rajnikant level, like crazy Chuck Norris type action, like next level. He's almost like kind of a superhero, but it's just these crazy scenarios. Like, okay, for instance, at the very beginning, they show you the wire, right? That the car crashes into, like he welcomes it, and then, poof, and all the debris flying at him, and he's just like looking at it.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know, in real life, obviously, you're gonna get blinded, shattered, like, cut up. You're gonna be like cut down to pieces, but it looks so cool in a movie.
Does.
Where he's just standing there as the debris is flying by him. That move where he goes down and he slides and does the kick thing, that's straight out of Wonder Woman. I don't mind it. I think that's dope that they borrowed that.
Yeah.
And then they totally did the Ong Bak move under the car. Vijay Jamal did that as well, I believe in I forgot which movie he did it in. Army of One, or whatever that movie was. I forget what it's called now, but y'all are probably gonna say it in the comments, I'm sure. But he did that move as well. That looked really beautiful the way he's doing. Because the thing about Tiger Shroff is he's got that flexibility.
Yeah.
He's got,
oh my God.
He just like he's got grace. And so what I've noticed with Tiger Shroff is that over the years, with each subsequent film, because initially, like I watched one of his early fight scenes, and he was more grace than fierce, right? And then with War, we saw that he was definitely way more fierce and still grace. And it's like I could see him transitioning from, like with BAAGHI 1 to BAAGHI 2 and then to War, I could see him transitioning from that grace to fierceness, right?
Right.
And here, we're getting way more fierceness, and I'm loving it. But at the same time, he's got that hint of grace in there to have that kind of balletic movement without it taking away from the fierceness.
Yeah, because I was watching him do that kick where he was just kind of leaning on the dude and then just doing the 3 levels of kicks. And recently, when we've been training, you've been getting me to do kicks.
Yeah.
And I'm watching him and I'm like, oh, that's how it's supposed to look like. I don't think I get anywhere close. And the height he gets, just the flexibility, even when he's jumping and kicking, I'm like, that's a near perfect split right there.
Right.
He's incredible.
While on that note, by the way, for those of you who are like into flipping and stuff like that and happen to live anywhere near Los Angeles at all, I'm wearing the JAM t-shirt, which stands for Joining All Movement. For those of you guys that want to train with Jaby, flipping and whatnot, you know, you can catch me over there sometimes. JoiningAllMovement.com.
Yeah.
So
we're all training to be like Tiger Shroff.
Yeah.
Me sitting on the sidelines cheering.
I'm just trying to maintain some semblance of like flipping still, like the basics and whatnot.
Yeah.
As you know, get older, that's what you want to do, is just maintain your basics. The ability to do certain things. It makes you feel good if you can still flip and whatnot. You know, when he's surrounded by the tanks and he's protecting Shraddha Kapoor, I'm like, is he going to beat up the tanks? Like, I don't know what's coming next, right?
Yeah,
But,
it's wild.
and I'm half joking, but then you see him standing on top of the helicopters.
Yeah, like
Like
what
he just
happened?
like he just beat all the helicopters up, and I think that's amazing. I personally love it. I don't know. I think it's great.
This movie is clearly over the top. Like from the beginning when the cars all crash and the debris and everything, I'm like, okay, I know exactly the tone. This is like you said, out of 15, over the top action, and I can get on board with that because I know what I'm in for and I like it. What really surprised me though was that initially when he goes, oh, there's only one relationship that I've, taken on a country for or whatever, I don't remember the line exactly. And my immediate thought went to, oh, well, it's a girl, it's Shraddha Kapoor, for sure. But then they subverted my expectation by making it his brother.
Right.
And I really liked that because nearly every single movie is, oh, the guy is saving the girl, or it's like a romantic thing. Whereas this is, a filial relationship. It's a brother relationship, and that's really important as well. And as someone who has a sibling, I'm like, yeah, I can understand that feeling. If anyone hurt my little sister, I mean, I'm not as capable as Tiger Shroff, but you bet I'm gonna try.
Right.
Yeah.
So basically, it's Fast and Furious meets Frozen.
Yeah.
Only instead of making ice castles, he makes helicopter castles.
Yes.
You know,
Oh,
castles
I like
out of
that.
military equipment and whatnot. It's
And
pretty
he's
cool.
taking on like an entire country. He's like, yeah, Syria, you, me, we got beef.
Forgot what point.
Yeah, I was like, you, me, what, who, This is why I can't take on a country.
What I want to know is how much of his own stunts he did for this, how many actual stunts there were involved, like how many times he got hurt. I want to know all the backstory, like the Jackie Chan profile, basically. I want to know all of that stuff that was involved in this, because there's a lot of money riding on this, right? And so you don't necessarily want to jeopardize the safety of your starring actor, but sometimes you have actors that are like really gung-ho about doing all their own stunts.
Yeah.
And so I wonder about, what the hell happened here on set. I'm super curious about the behind-the-scenes stories.
I want to see the training video as well. I mean, Tiger Shroff always looks really good, and I kind of lost my mind a little bit when he ripped his fiery shirt off.
That's a Tiger Shroff-ism,
I was just
though.
like, what? He barely had any clothes on to begin with, and now he's...
Right.
I can't handle, it's too much.
It's a Shroffism. I mean, or a tiger. I think
Yeah.
Shroffism sounds cooler. Like
Shroff,
that's what he does. He does that with, at least with every BAAGHI movie. I've seen him do something like that.
The clothes just get in the way.
Right. But the thing about it is, even with all the the military gear, the tanks and the helicopter and whatnot, at its heart, this is still a kung fu movie. Like, it's just super epic. This is like India's Crouching Tiger in a way. It's like just fully crazy, awesome set pieces, like beautiful fight scenes and whatnot.
Yeah.
Crouching Tiger is a weird comparison, but it's just way over the top, but in the most beautiful, epic way possible.
Yeah.
I don't
fun.
think that Tiger Shroff blends in very well with the crowd. He's walking in that sea of people, and there's this tall glass of beautiful in the middle of it. I'm like, are you kidding me? You got to do a better job than that. He needs some kind of disguise or
Just,
something.
like, put a mask on or something.
It's
We
just
all
too
know
much.
it's you.
He's like radiating as he walks up to the. I'm like, no, that's not believable.
Too handsome.
Standing on the helicopter, the tower of helicopters that he smashed into place, that's believable.
I believe that 100%.
But, walking through and not getting caught by security, come on.
Yeah.
It's like,
Or at
obviously.
least noticed, like,
yeah, obviously you don't belong. Everyone would be like, what the hell?
like he could not go incognito anywhere
Is
because
that Jesus? Is that Jesus? I saw Jesus.
I'd be like, who's that handsome man?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So anyways, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Hopefully you enjoyed some of that. Check out ACHARA KIRK on the social media. Do subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that Jennifer Sun bell icon to get notified every time we drop another video. Check out our other reactions, reviews, short films, vlogs, and interviews. And if you want to flip with Jaby, go over to joiningalmovement.com.
Yes.
I'm Jaby KOAY. This is
ACHARA KIRK.
Peace out.